Welcome back, everyone, to Context for Chaos. This is the final part to Julia and Tim's 2023 interview. Enjoy.
We see tarot very similarly in that, like, language. Like, we use that as like a way to describe it. It's like a language, but it's like a personal language. So we can't, like, I can teach you some of it, but then there's some you're gonna have to learn from yourself. And there's some, and it contains vowels, and you can mix them together, and then you get words, and then it's like it's a whole analogy that really works. But unfortunately, there's not. It's not like where you can just go to like Spanish class and then walk out speaking fluently.
There's no rules like that. Yeah,
there's no rules like that. So it can be frustrating because you do have to let it speak to you, through you, and weave that yourself. But that's also kind of the beautiful thing about it too, because then you have your own personal language that you can speak with this tool and with yourself. So
I like to see it as like a living language of symbols.
Yeah.
Like, you can't approach them in a static way. And if you do, it will limit your practice. So you have to approach it from a place of somewhat malleability, or else you're boxing yourself in a little bit.
Yeah, from what we started with in the beginning of this episode, you won't have any fun.
Mm-hmm.
You won't have any fun.
No fun.
Like, this whole, right? No fun. Like,
fun.
You don't, there's too many things in life that we have to do. There's too many things in life that we have to, like, live by these rules or live by this way. And that's the nature of reality anyways. That's the nature of chemistry. That's the nature of basically everything. It has its own rules. It has its own math. So this is the place where we get to blend and be like painters or find our own rhythm, our own tune, our own expression. And then becomes an art. Like, now I call them psychic expression, psychic arts, because it's got to go away from this. Yeah, like this idea that it's so serious. It's like, your situation may be serious.
That's right.
If you're coming to me, you may have it may not have anything to do with psychic arts, but you need psychic arts to move through that situation, or you feel you need some sort of spiritual counsel to move through that situation. And that's not just accepting you for who you are. That's also giving you information that may assist you or give you, a deeper understanding. It's not just about, hopefully it affirms that you're a good person if you're feeling like you're, a rotten individual. I mean, if you're going to a tarot reading, you're probably not a bad person. I mean, unless you're going to, like, spy on people or, like, do, like, weird things. But, like, even then, like, we all have Instagram. We all go look at people, like, so we're doing it anyways. But like, you have to go in it with kind of a fun atmosphere. That's why we use incense, guys. Like, it's not, there's a rituality. Like, it's ritual, but it's like, like, I want to smell some Palo Santo while I'm doing a read. Like, I want to set my mood.
We think, to get the most of this tool, to really feel into it, you've hit a sweet spot when it starts to feel like magic, when it starts to just feel like you're in this magical, awe-inspiring place, right? And if you can get there with it, then don't worry about what the books tell you. You're in the right place. You're in the right spot.
In the exact right place. You're in your own book. You're in your own tarot book. You can write it from here.
You're writing it.
I don't know why people come to the tool to begin with. And I certainly didn't come thinking I want to cultivate a magical space and a magical practice. And I had very, as a, when you're 10, like, what at best, very superficial, what I thought, because there was probably something deeper, right? But not that I could have intellectualized it at the time. But, I don't know that people come to tarot for those reasons, but I think to stay with it, that's where you got to get.
That is so important that you said that, because I think opening up like this with a podcast and actually communicating with people, that has been one of the things that a lot of people who picked up tarot and then left it, that's the bridge that I kind of have to build for them, is that you need to figure out why you picked it up and stay with that fun. Like, stay with it. Did you pick it up to be a diviner? Did you want to predict the future? Well, then call your friends and say which ones want a reading in the morning or which ones want one card pulled.
Exactly.
And just do it. And if you happen to be wrong or they can't pick it up, that doesn't mean anything. You just need to hear, maybe they can just tell you, step by step what happened in their morning and you see it, even if they didn't see it. The whole point is that you can start to see how it's talking to you so that over time, the conversation, you don't need another person's validation for it. As a matter of fact, a lot of people don't want to really tell you the real truth of the things that are going on. Like, they kind of want you to be like, what do the cards say? What are the...
Yeah.
I don't want to tell you anything, but like, what's the devil mean? What's that?
Yeah.
You're like, I think you know what the devil means, my friend. I think. So then you can, that fear that you're going to get something wrong, it's like, that's in everything that we do. We're afraid we're going to get something wrong in everything we do. And you're going to get it wrong. You're going to get it wrong over and over and over again until you start feeling that connection that we're talking about. And then you're going to feel like it's right. I doubt that it was actually ever really wrong. It's just that you didn't feel the connection. And that's what you're looking for. You're not necessarily looking for, I Nostradamus everything. Like, I was able to figure out everything. And it's like, no, do you even want all that responsibility? Like, that's a lot. Yeah.
You think you do until you get it.
Right, exactly. I'm like, I don't know if I want all of humanity to know anything. I see an asteroid, I'm the only one that's going to know. Like, oh, well, except science. But if I see one coming 1,000 years from now, like, I'm the only one, I'm not telling nobody. Like,
no.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So would you say the same about the suits then? Would you say that the suits in a spiritual reading are like leaning into like shadow work? Because the wands are assertion and passion, cups are imagination, intuition, swords are conflicts, pentacles are money or value. So when you're pushing into like a shadow work place and you were to pull a wand, what would that mean to you? Is it a life force now? Is it something that you need to cultivate in yourself or grow inside of yourself?
Could be. And again,
depends on the wand too.
I keep saying this, but it's all about the context.
I know. I love it. Yep.
So let's say someone is in a position where maybe they are feeling extremely, no, they don't have the energy. Maybe that's part of their shadow work, is that they're struggling with maybe some issues or confidence around their energy levels, or are feeling uninspired, or feeling like, something's put their flames out. I don't know. It would, without knowing what the situation is, it's difficult to know how to flex that interpretation. But certainly energy, drive, enthusiasm. Maybe they've just lost their enthusiasm. Maybe they're feeling shameful about that. Or
I think that's a great way of putting it. Yeah.
Or maybe the opposite is true.
Exactly.
I don't know.
It could be someone who doesn't know how to stop.
Someone who doesn't know how to
chill
themselves. Maybe they're impulsive, right? It could go to the other end of the spectrum.
I love that. And yes, it does have to do with context, but I think that is, I heard something recently, this is not verbatim, but it actually was very good for tarot work for me, was we all can think different things, but we feel the same thing. Mm-hmm. And so when we see it like that, spirituality or shadow work, even if my context, my story is different, me feeling a loss of energy or overabundance of energy, you understand how that feels. So I think that's, I think all of the words you said would resonate with somebody, no matter what their story is. It's like, okay, I know that when I pull a wand, I might need to look at my energy levels, or, am I outputting too much? Am I, running after things that don't necessarily want me back right now? Or am I, whatever it could be, I think that's really important.
Maybe they're putting their energy in all the wrong places, right? Like if you're pulling that 5 of wands, that's just chaos, right? Do they even need to be in that
environment, right?
In that environment,
where everyone has something to say.
One's winning.
No one's getting anything done.
We're just batting sticks at each other, right?
Exactly.
So it could just be a waste of energy.
Absolutely. So it's come to the beautiful time of pulling a card, because I've done 2 episodes before this and we did a reading with it, but I think I would rather with both of you just hear whatever you have to say about whatever card you pull. I just don't want you to know the card you pull. I want to hear the intuition or whatever it is that comes to mind. So I'll Julia, if you're ready, you're more than welcome to go.
Sure. So you want me to pull a card? Is that
any card you? Yep. Yep. Just pull a card. Exactly.
Like shuffle the deck, like we're doing a whole thing. Okay. Or it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Or you can just open it up and pick out whatever in the middle. It's up to you.
Okay. My goodness. What are we gonna get?
I know, right?
Do I show you the card? Is that how we do it?
Yeah. I mean, you can show me. They won't see it, but I'd love to see it.
It's so funny because this is the card that I said I never pulled this card earlier in this.
Stop it.
It is. Do you know what card I'm talking about? Do you remember?
You said,
Tim, do you remember?
I do not.
I remember you said that, and I want to it was, I don't remember. What was it?
The nine
of cups.
Oh, interesting.
The nine of cups. I said I never pull the 9 of cups. So haha, joke's on me.
Oh,
so this to me feels like the universe is giving a little, making a little funny at me. But I think that this goes with a lot of what we've been saying, which is this is just the having fun.
Follow your bliss.
This is just, knowing that everything can be breezy, easy. Like he's got his arms crossed. He's not even holding the cups. He doesn't care. He doesn't need to have them in his possession. He knows they're behind him. He's not worried about them. This is not about, having too much or having too little. This person's in just a perfectly fine state, having a good time, enjoying themselves.
Yes.
Which I think coming into this work is exactly the kind of energy that you'd want to cultivate and you'd want to continue to have. And I would say, like, if you're not having a good time, then to have the awareness to check in with yourself and say, okay, like, am I having a good time doing this? Am I having a good time doing this? And if I'm not, why the heck not? Why am I still doing it? And what can I do to change that feeling?
I think that's an important thing to say too, that like, just because you want to be like a reader, period, or a professional reader, doesn't mean you always have to use tarot every day. Like all of us go through our times and we have to put it away.
And it's healthy to put it away.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
important. It's like, that's temperance, right? It's being balanced with yourself. You don't have to do it all of the time. Like inspiration also, like with neurodivergence, is like you need to like let it go in order to let it flow later. That's anyways, right. So it's like you keep trying to hammer at it. If it doesn't feel natural, you're just clogging yourself up and you're just going to get more and more frustrated. So that, yes. Tim, did you pull a card?
I have not yet.
Oh, I'm excited.
Quick, though.
Do you have the cards with you?
I don't have the ones that you gave me, but thankfully I'm in here in our little magical room.
Okay.
Oh, I love it.
That's interesting. Card jumped out, and it was actually one that I was thinking about earlier on in the conversation. We were talking about the wands and energy levels.
10 of Wands. Oh my God, that's been haunting me.
Oh, really?
Me too. That's been life lately. But that's how it is sometimes.
I think that was my afternoon position for today was the 10 of Wands.
Oh, really?
Yesterday. And I was like, I have so much to
have a lot going on, obviously.
Tell me about it. What do you think about the 10 of Wands? What do you think? You can tell me personally, you can tell me spiritually. I'm just very curious.
In general, right now, it's been pretty accurate. Like, we've been really on the go lately, like, no stopping. Like, because of my neurodivergence as well, like, I'm a person who needs, like, structure and a lot of breaks, and we really haven't had any structure. It's just been kind of, like, go, 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 go. Like, they're all fire and no earth. But we're on our way back to a little bit more structure and normalcy.
Oh, good. Oh, my gosh. The 10 of... Well, something... I don't know where I found this, but something that I guess read, maybe watched. I don't know. I like literally, I just find everything. That when you get to the 10s, you're actually wanting the ace. You're at a place where you're ready for the ace. So the 10 of Wands is like, I am totally overwhelmed and I really want the ace because that frees me back up, right? Yes. Like I get to be free again, and have inspiration again. But I have too much responsibility right now to allow that to happen. And so it's like you're now hitting the peak of the energy and you want to drop back down into the ace. So I think that's actually like, I love when the interpretation also resonates with like ready to get back to like that bottom, that ace, like that, like I'm just ready to like be simple again and like have it be, like, okay, we're going to do this and this is how we're going to do it. And then we're going to do that. And this is how we're going to do it. I love that. I split the deck. I got a court card.
Oh, interesting.
Of course.
Yeah, I know, right? I was like, that makes sense.
Great.
And I got the King of Wands.
Ooh. Oh, nice.
So wand, cup. It's interesting. I see. So whenever this comes up for me, I feel very in my power. And I feel like the vision that I have for my future is determined by me and that I can make that happen. So on those days, if that one comes up, it's like I've been inspired to create, 2 or 3 things. I have to build so much stuff. I have to build something for a website, to build this, and I'm ready for the 10 of Wands to be done. But if I'm going to have that energy, then might as well have the King of Wands come up, because it's like I can then just tackle it. It's like, yes, I know that's what I want it to look like. I know that's how I'm going to make it, and we're going to just do it. And then all of my energy, like I'll get fixated and I'll just here for like 16 hours down like an ADHD hole, and it's just like, we're gonna make this thing happen. And it's like, so that's very, and because it's in essence a persona. You could also probably pick somebody out that's similar to this, like that is the flexibility of it. But at the end of the day, it's like, I also see these court cards as maturity levels. Right. So
exactly.
Yeah. So I use reversals. So if it's reversed, it's an immature expression. You don't really, you're not, you're, and if it's spiritual, it's like, this is what you're trying to become. You haven't felt like you've gotten into that person yet. But being upright is like, okay, I am able to step into that role for right now because I'm a multidimensional human and I'm all these personalities. That's the other thing. You may be predominantly one of them. I'm an air sign and a fire moon, so I could be the King of Swords, since it's the fire underneath all the kings. But I have to get in this role sometimes. I have to get in the Queen of Cups role sometimes. I need to get, so that's really cool that it's like, okay, I have a vision and I'm walking towards it and I feel comfortable with it and I feel confident about it. And even if it's a vision that may take a long time, because if it's a Leo vision, it's very far into the future and you never really get there because it always extends, doesn't it? Leo rising. You're one too, right? Leo rising.
The never-ending journey.
Yeah, Leo rising. And you're a Libra rising.
Oh, yeah, I am.
Tim, right? I'm a Libra sun.
Oh,
I was looking through all your stuff. I was like, that's so crazy. And we all have like something similar in our big 3. So that is the end of the episode. And I want to say thank you so much to Tim and Julia for giving us all of your knowledge. I've already told everybody about where to find you. They can also find you on the websites, and everybody has to check them out. I've always, from the time I found you guys, I've been like, who is this? Just like diving into all of your stuff. Like, these are people who love it the way I love it. Like, it's so nice to have you on.
Thank you so much.
Well, we really, really appreciate that. And we really appreciate you for having us on.
This was so fun.
Absolutely.
I think, like, it just takes one to know one. When someone, sees it how you see it. And making those connections are so important. So, thanks so much. This has been awesome.
Yes, absolutely. The obsession is there. It's real.
That's what it is.
Thank you for joining us. And until next time, as above, so below. Blessed be.